Greetings to all the viewers. Now the session is regarding the Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction is the part of organic named reactions. We are dealing with organic named reaction series of sessions earlier conducted, and you can retrieve all these series of sessions whatever we had, and natural product chemistry, heterocyclic chemistry, engineering chemistry, intermediate chemistry, degree level chemistry, CSIR, NET, JRF chemistry, all these concepts available at the channel called World of Competitive Chemistry. Those who are serious and thirst about chemistry in the perspective of academia, research and competitive examinations, World of Competitive Chemistry will be the right platform to visit and follow, right? So regularly you can watch the channel, and you can subscribe the channel and share with your friends, so that you will get the informative content, and definitely you will get success in the chemistry endeavors, right? So this is the reaction Clemmensen reduction, the concept retrieved from the textbook, that is AI driven textbook of organic named reactions, authored by Dr. Kavita Kothireddy Kota. Clemmensen reduction is the concept we are discussing about. Reduction of carbonyl compounds, both aldehydes and ketones, taken place into alkanes as the final product in the presence of metallic zinc and the concentrated hydrochloric acid is regarded as a Clemmensen reduction, right? So here the starting material could be carbonyl compound. Here the catalyst applied will be zinc in the presence of hydrochloric acid. In the process will be Clemmensen reduction, right? So here Clemmensen reduction alternatively treated with Wolff-Kishner reduction as well, right? So how well we will get the product, like carbonyl compounds transformed into alkanes. It is the complete reduction process, we can say. And in the similar manner, Wolff-Kishner reduction is also having the same kind of activity. They able to convert carbonyl compounds into alkanes as a final product. This is the way Clemmensen reduction will be operated. Zinc and hydrochloric acid together works like a catalyst, and carbonyl compound will be the precursor. Alkane is obtained as the final product. So this is regarding the Clemmensen reduction. I am going to discuss regarding this ketone. Ketone is supposed to be treated with metallic zinc. Zinc amalgam will be taken. Zinc in the combination with mercury. This is called as a zinc amalgam. Zinc amalgam, hydrochloric acid, these three compounds are together working like a Clemmensen reducing agent, and in order to reduce the compound completely need to be heated to higher temperature. That is the reason why ketone will be transformed into a kind of alkane compound by the complete reduction process, that is called a Clemmensen reduction, right? So here the reaction provided for the complete understanding, either aldehyde or ketone might be taken or can be replaced with hydrogen, or else any alkyl group you can attach over there. Zinc and concentrated HCl combination applied upon this ketonic compound, alkane will be obtained as the final product. This is regarding the Clemmensen reduction. And I am taking acetaldehyde as the starting material, zinc amalgam treated upon this acetaldehyde. Finally, this aldehyde is completely reduced into methyl functionality. You can achieve this ethane as the final product, right? Acetaldehyde giving rise to ethane as the final product by treating with Clemmensen reducing agent. And this is the benzene ring with C double bond or functionality, that is a ketone. So here zinc amalgam under HCl in heat conditions, this ketone transformed into a alkane molecule. I am taking acetophenone taken as a starting material. Zinc will be treated over this acetophenone molecule. So zinc having tendency to bind with oxygen, so that here the linkage between the oxygen to zinc you can notice. Later on, the zinc able to form a ring system over there, that is oxygen zinc carbon 3 membered ring will be originated. Later on, you can treat with the zinc and hydrochloric acid. What hydrochloric acid will do? So hydrochloric acid, so here during this process what happens, Here oxygen now replaced with the zinc moiety, so the double bond zinc will be originated. Later on, hydrochloric acid when treated, that proceeded with the addition reaction, so that zinc will accept the chloride and the carbonylic carbon will be accepting hydrogen. So here the formation of addition product. One more molecule of hydrochloric acid if added, what it will do? Zinc will be departed by taking the chloride from hydrochloric acid as a zinc chloride byproduct, and the ultimate hydrogen will be added at the carbon atom, and you will get this carbon with two hydrogen atoms. This is simply said to be a kind of alkane, right? So here wherever carbonylic functionality is there, the carbonylic functionality is converted into a alkyl moiety by means of Clemmensen reduction process. And this is the example related with the Clemmensen reduction process. I am taking butanone. Butanone treated with zinc in the presence of concentrated hydrochloric acid, there is a formation of butane as the final product, right? So here butanone, Clemmensen reduction giving rise to butane. Wherever ketonic functionality is there, that is converted into a simply CH2 functionality, that is complete reduction. It is the powerful reducing agent. If you are taking acetophenone, zinc amalgam HCl is supposed to give that ethyl benzene as the final product. So many examples are there and multiple applications you can notice in the laboratory synthesis, laboratory reduction of so many organic compounds, organic auxiliaries. That's the reason why Clemmensen reduction is the most important chemical reaction in the field of synthesis process, right? So here I am taking again acetophenone, zinc amalgam HCl treated, there is a formation radical anion and the zinc chloride counterpart will be generated, that is attached, or the oxygen atom OZnCl will be generated at this part, and this radical will be binded to the metallic zinc one more time, and simultaneously the intermediate you observed here will be a double bond Zn. Wherever oxygen is there, that oxygen simply replaced with the zinc metal, and finally 2 moles of hydrochloric acid added as earlier we described earlier mechanism. So that here the double bonded zinc now replaced with 2 hydrogen atoms, and ultimately zinc is departed as a zinc chloride byproduct. This is the way the entire mechanism for the Clemmensen reduction in concern regarding acetophenone was taken, and you can obtain ethyl benzene as the product. And this is the compound you can observe, this is the complex molecule of diketone was taken, and zinc amalgam concentrated HCl is our concern, right? So whatever remaining functional groups are present, but our concern is regarding the Clemmensen reduction, so that ketones are taken into the consideration. Zinc amalgam concentrated HCl, choline taken as a solvent, and reflex elevated temperature required for this, right? Being it is the complete reduction process, so that requirement of higher temperature is driving force over there, so that here 2 ketonic groups now transformed into a kind of alkyl, here CH2, here CH2. This is the way a complete reduction you can notice. So in addition, hydroxyl group is also taken part of that reduction, and you can observe here also CH2 functionality. This is the way complete reduction accomplished, and affecting this ester. So ester will not be affected. And I am taking polyannular steroidal compound. This is the kind of steroidal skeleton. You can notice here is the ketone, whatever are requisite functional group. Zinc amalgam concentrated HCl diethyl ether taken as a solvent media. -20 to 0 degrees are sufficient to perform this kind of reduction process in case of this polyannular system. That's the reason why ketone now converted into a kind of alkyl. CH2 group will be originated. This is the way reduction process is accomplished. Clemmensen reduction, you can find multiple examples because it is already explorated and widely applied method of reduction process, and most familiar in the organic chemistry processes, right? So even in the industrial manufacturing, bulk scale manufacturing, materials like medicines, another chemical manufacturing, you can utilize this Clemmensen reduction as a pivotal process. So this process can be applied over there. So this is the way acetophenone will be treated with zinc amalgam HCl. There is a formation of ethyl benzene taken place, and benzaldehyde, if treated zinc amalgam HCl, there is a formation of toluene as the final product. Rest toluene formation is possible. So these are the typical examples comes under Clemmensen reduction process. And I am taking this compound which is called benzaldehyde only, the main skeleton benzaldehyde only, but here you can notice hydroxy at the position number 4 and methoxy at the position number 3. So 3-methoxy 4-hydroxy benzaldehyde is the name of the compound. 4-hydroxy 3-methoxy benzaldehyde is the chemical name in accordance with the IUPAC nomenclature. Let me treat with zinc amalgam concentrated HCl. When zinc amalgam concentrated HCl is supposed to be treated, aldehyde is converted into a methyl functionality. Aldehyde to methyl group generation is possible. This is the skeleton of toluene. This is the skeleton of benzaldehyde. The huge transformation taken place, complete aldehyde transformed into methyl functionality under Clemmensen reduction conditions. Here is the compound, you can notice diketone. So let me mention 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbons are there. Second and fourth positions occupied by the ketonic functionality. 2, 4 pentanone is the correct pronunciation in accordance with the IUPAC nomenclature. Clemmensen reduction applied over this diketonic compound. Here specifically being controlled reduction if taken, here the reduction is taken place at this position and that is becoming CH2. Moreover, instead of straight chain, rather it will be transformed into a branched molecule. So this is said to be what? Reduction subsequent rearrangement process. Reduction subsequent rearrangement process, so that you can notice the branched structure. Why could we achieve only reduction of one ketone? Because controlled reduction if carried, if excessive Clemmensen reduction agent is added, both the ketonic groups will follow for the reduction process. But we are taking only half of the amount, so that only one ketone specifically gone through this Clemmensen reduction, and moreover this will go for the branching process, right? So this is the way multiple applications you can notice in consideration regarding Clemmensen reduction process. It is the most important reaction in the field of synthetic organic chemistry. So let me discuss the detailed applications of Clemmensen reduction process. Alkanes are synthesized. Alkenyl chloride will be taken. Alkenyl chloride could be the starting material in the organic chemistry, transformed into the alkenyl halide. Alkenyl chloride now converted into alkyl halide is possible. Wherever ketonic functionality carbonyl compounds are there, they will be completely reduced. Clemmensen reduction transforms carbonyl group into methyl group. Wherever carbonyl is there, that completely shifted to methyl functionality. Preparation of polycyclic aromatics are possible, and aromatics with unsaturated side chain also accomplished by means of this Clemmensen reduction process. Aromatization is the characterization. The reduction used to produce aliphatic and aromatic carbonyl compounds. Aliphatic as well as aromatic, both the carbonyl compounds are reduced by this process irrespective of their nature. Acyl benzene transformed into alkyl benzene. Wherever ketonic group is there, that totally transformed into alkyl functionality, being it is the complete reducing agent. Synthesis of alkanes is the main application for this Clemmensen reduction. You can start with either aldehyde or ketone. Aldehyde gives rise to the terminal alkanes, ketones gives rise to the in-between methylene group will be originated. Right, so this is the way alkane manufacturing you can accomplish by Clemmensen reduction process. By this we completed the process, and here some more steps are available. deoxygenation reaction is possible. So being a ketone converted into alkane, this is the reaction. You can mention it as a deoxygenation, removal of oxygen taken during the reduction process. Wolff-Kishner reduction also having that kind of same process. Starting material remains same, product remains same, but the reagent what you are applying will be different in case of Wolff-Kishner reduction process. Clemmensen reduction, stable if the substrate is stable under acidic conditions, so that Clemmensen reduction will be sufficient to carry through. Then Wolff-Kishner reduction is stable under basic and higher temperature conditions. If acidic conditions are there for the reaction, the better choice of reduction will be Clemmensen. If basic or high temperature conditions are given, Wolff-Kishner reduction is the better choice. So this is the way the type of condition will decide the type of reduction process you have to choose. So by this we completely concluded this Clemmensen reduction process. In the next session we will discuss regarding click reaction, right? So click reaction will be the topic for the next session. Hopefully this is more informative, and moreover you got the contentful information in the session regarding the organic named reactions. We are going to complete A to Z organic named reactions in the alphabetical manner. That's the reason why the concepts what we are discussing are most important towards the kind of research perspective. Academics like PG examinations, PG academics, and also degree level chemistry, and also in the field of competitive exams. If you are attending any kind of competitive exams or as career opportunities, there also the sessions are very much helpful. You can subscribe the World of Competitive Chemistry and watch regularly and share with your friends, so that knowledgeable information is given over there. Thank you very much all the viewers, and we will go with the next session in the short while.